What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy. Had that strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, awesome. All right, everybody. So real quick, January 2nd, 2024 dream. Let's get this going. So I had a dream that I was in this car with this woman. It was another guy, and then I was in the back seat with a child. And this child was this woman's child. Okay, so that was her son. Now, she kept going towards this place that looked like a store, and there's a bunch of people outside of it, but they look kind of angry. Like there were people standing at the door as security, but there were people around kind of acting crazy, like they were tripping out. So I didn't know what was going on. So the lady pulls me out of the car, and I'm like, "Are you going to leave your kid here?" She's like, "He'll be fine. Like, let's go." So I said, okay, it doesn't look like people can get in this store looking place, right, with all this security. So the lady says to me, "I am authorized. I am your lawyer." So I'm like, okay, lawyer. All right, cool. But the "I am authorized" part that was God giving me a signal. And then the child being in the dream as well. That's all like signals for me saying that this is a dream from the Lord. Just to give y'all an example of how God gives me indicators, even though I speak to him before I go to sleep. The child being safe in the car, then the lady who was just an angel saying, "I am authorized, I am your lawyer. You know, I will guide you through here, so don't worry," giving me comfort. So she has this key card and she gets in past these security guards. They didn't even look at me because I was with her. So when we get into this store, y'all, it's like a whole entire warehouse or store full of deep fake technology. If you don't know what deep fake technology is, it's basically like, I don't know if y'all seen that Morgan Freeman video where it was like his face and looked like his mouth was moving, but somebody else was behind the technology talking, so it wasn't really him, so it distorts reality. That's what I'm talking about in this dream. So literally a store, imagine, full of deep fake technology, and I saw this crowd like as if they were out at a stadium, and it looked real to a degree, but if you up close on it, you can see that it's clearly not real, but it could be real if you put it in front of a screen on TV, if that makes sense. So if you there, you see what's happening type deal. Then it was just AI, and I heard frequency. So y'all know, like the quote unquote test we got last year. I got to watch what I'm saying here. That test, that's what it sounded like in the dream. I heard it and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is horrible, right? So when I started to see and notice something was wrong in this place, that all these things would be coming out of, the people like instantly turned and started pointing their attention to me and the lady. And so when we tried to leave, there was this man trying to grab me, stopping me from leaving. And I'm like, yo, like, let me go. What's going on? And the lady helped me get this man off, clearly being like demonically led. So we go out and run out the store and everything. And that man is still chasing us all the way out into the car. Then the lady about runs the man down, trying to get him out the way. That was crazy. They was literally trying to stop us from leaving because we knew the truth, and we had to fight our way out. That was wild, very wild. But this is what the Lord had to say. All the truth will come out. A major discovery. It will be the truth versus the lie. They will stop at nothing to hide the truth. A fight. So the second part of the dream I had, I was at this royal gathering. I could tell it was the way people were dressed and how everybody was like acting. It was a royal gathering. Something happened with this situation. But when I was sitting down, I could look around me and tell people were acting kind of weird towards each other. Like I was a guest. So they were trying to somewhat act like they were cordial, but They weren't. You could tell by their eye rolls and everything that there was tension and people muffling to whoever was sitting next to them, mumbling or whatever they was doing. After this older lady walked away, and it was an older lady, she walked away, and I guess I was sitting next to a man and a woman. So maybe, I don't know if that was somebody in her family, her son, or a woman that was his wife. I don't know. But I was sitting next to them and they were not pleased with her. They were kind of upset with her, and she was not too like happy with them. So it was really weird. And it seemed at first, I was like, am I at a celebration? Where am I at? It seemed like it was a funeral, just because of the quietness that came over and somebody being honored in some way. So it was different. And you know, people celebrate people's lives and stuff. So yeah, this is what the Lord had to say. Everything is not what it seems on TV. There is major tension between the royal family. So I'm like, wait, which monarch royal family you talking about? You know what I'm saying? The passing of another, a disembarkment. So I still got to figure out what he means by that. I know what that means, but what does that mean in the situation? I still am figuring that out. Many will be surprised in the coming days. Major events. All right, so that's all I have for y'all in this dream / series of dreams. January 2nd, 2024. Peace and blessings, and I will catch y'all in the next one.